you have to have a systems approach to your business. So you have to think about, you can't have one part of the business do really well and another part suffer. That's not okay. You have to address it like it's all a singular unit and everything. So if you increase sales, right? Like let's say we double the size of our sales team, great. Chances are you're going to get more sales if you put more money and time and effort into it. What are you going to do with customer service? Maybe it doesn't have to grow at the same pace, but if you double the amount of customers you have and you don't invest $1 in customer service, what's going to happen to those customers? It's not going to be good. So his whole thing is like you have to have a systems thinking approach. And as such, designing a system for maximum efficiency and output is the key goal, is the key approach. And so in this studying that they did, and this was all based on, 50s, 60s, 70s work that he had worked with all these companies, they found, and you can fact check this, I might be off by a little bit, but it was that an individual employee is accountable for 6% of the output of their function, meaning 94% of a person's output. If you turn the crank X amount of times, 94% of that was not your individual doing. So they have this philosophy of like individual goals are kind of, now what you're talking about are not like goals in the traditional sense of like, hey, read books, go give speeches, like self-improvement goals. It's more like make widgets goals. He said, you can't hold people accountable to them because they fundamentally are not responsible for in any significant way for the outcome of itself. Imagine if you are on a manufacturing line and the line stops, but your job is to make parts. Well, the line is stopped. Somebody else up there stopped it. Well, I have no control over my situation. So it's one of those things where I think different roles and different functions, and the world's obviously evolved a lot since he was studying this stuff, but I think that there is a healthy discussion or thought experiment about how much is an individual person's contribution actually attributable to the outcome.